goodness, the sensor thing was going off. Anyway, as I'm driving, all of a sudden these kind of cards are popping up, and the first thing I got, the tower moment when it comes to tempering things, is wanting to get to a better place. Six of Swords. Republicans, Ten of Pentacles, in retreat. Four of Swords, pondering things. Four of Cups, and retreating. And that's it. That's what I don't. Trump facing a loss. Five of Cups. Facing a loss with what? Democrat, King of Cups, democracy, and then what's coming up is a Lenormand card for the community, the path forward, and then a divergent path. Obstructions. Mountain card. Obstructions. And that's it. What about his partying at Mar-a-Lago as these strikes are taking place? Pleasure seekers, getting something from the Gypsy card. Pleasure seekers. I'm getting the cheering. They're raising their glass to him. Information. One of Swords. Page of Wands. Message about an action. Three of Pentacles, what they're building. Is that all? I'm waiting to see if another thing pops up. What's being built? I'm getting my angel card. It's just the death and rebirth transition. for him. Even though he's got the sycophants at the Mar-a-Lago partying. That really sits bad with people. They see him retreating. Again, I'm getting the card where it's that unusual one where in the retreat is the skeleton. Out in the cold, wanting. 5 of Pentacles. Outside of the church, outside of the thing, the greed. Charging forward. The Knight of Swords. The sword with the blood on the tip of it. This retreat card. The pain, mental, physical pain. 3 of Swords. At the heart of it is wartime thing at the heart of it. Getting that, I'm feeling the pain of the people. Not that he's feeling any pain. This is the pain of the people with what he's doing. People are over him. I mean, especially this last thing with partying in Mar-a-Lago and bombing Iran, and they're over there celebrating, and the people are just, overwhelmingly, people here are feeling sick. To get to a better place, but I'm getting the card of that, of the swords in the boat, but its boat's not moving. They're standing by the boat. So wanting to go forward, but we're stymied from going forward. Preparing to move, preparing to go forward. That's what it feels like. All the ideas and everything to go forward are in the boat, but it's not moving yet. And again, I'm seeing mountain obstruction. What about Republicans? I keep getting that card of the mental retreat, that he's a skeleton, he's, you know. What's being withheld and the greed. 4 of Pentacles. Like holding. retreating from him. Is my Lenormand card for the angel. Instead of a death in a coffin, I've used the angel. Transformation. This is going to be transformational. Turtle. Is that trying to slow walk, trying to insulate himself? Or is that America? Transformational for America. He's trying to insulate himself. He's trying to, with all of the Epstein things coming out, he's trying to keep a shell, that he can duck in, thinking that this is going to be a big enough diversion to, and patting himself on the back. But it's doing the opposite. Like I said, I get with the people, I get the Three of Swords coming up with heartbreak and pain, and we're just over this, and how dare he do this? This is unusual. I feel like Mar-a-Lago, like a big tsunami. A big wave. Not that there's going to be an actual tsunami that hits Mar-a-Lago, but I just get that feeling of that vision of this big, huge tsunami coming and pulling him out to sea, Ruining of Mar-a-Lago, perhaps. Could be. Just shows that the wealthy out there partying as they're bombing and killing people. Cards are kind of popping up in my consciousness as I'm driving. Talk about an on-the-fly read. Feeling what's the other deck? It's called the one with the aliens and the Southwest scene out in the desert. It's the Five of Pentacles card, but it shows a skull out in the desert. So it could be that some people are retreating and not wanting to be associated with Trump anymore. He's creating a wasteland for himself. And judgment is coming. It's the alien craft pulling the cow up, the judgment card. It's going towards judgment, and he can't get away from it. It's like it's got that pull. Yeah, he's right. He's not going to heaven. He's going to be in a very dark place and having to go through the emotions and the consciousness of everybody that he's hurt. He's going to be there a long time. And the fear that he's put people in with it, you know, getting bombed and all this other stuff, all of that he's still got to face as well. People could say he's not going to face consequences. Oh, there are always consequences. It's like, you know, again, that craft, and it's just pulling. You can't get out of that. He's got no choice. That's going to take him to that judgment. It's coming. I'm just feeling that, really, that hell realm of screaming and the it's like the voices and the pain of all the things that he's caused. Ooh, that's just is giving me the it's not a place you want to be. I just see them pulling him in, and he's, you know, screaming, trying to get away, but it's sucking him in. He can't get away. He's facing a lot of torture coming up. Every breath he takes is a breath closer to that time. And it is really a pit of hell where he's headed. Wow. I just feel it's like that sulfurous, and just like the worst cesspool. And screaming and just endless suffering. consequences. He'll wish he had consequences here, because consequences on the other side are 10 times worse, 100 times worse. And that's coming rapidly. Survive all of this, and we're going to wind up again. I get the angel that won transformation. Okay, transformation is going to take place, and we're ready to go. They got the boat there. All of these ideas are ready to go, and they're standing by, ready to move to go to a better place. It's right now, he's doing all he can to try to skew the midterms, and he's trying to do executive orders and all of that, but it's a tower moment. It's not going to work for him. He doesn't have the authority to do that. And I see their stuff as all of a sudden what's popping up is this card. It's called a breakthrough. That their stuff is going to be like imploding. People are going to break through it. It's the card in, what's the name of that deck? I can't think of the name of the deck, but it's got a card where it's breakthrough. And this stuff is exploding around them. So it's not going to work. They're trying all they can to skew the elections because he knows all this stuff is coming down on his head. And if the Democrats take the House and the Senate, I see the other one where the card, where it's got this sidewalk and this one flower is pushing through. Okay? They tried to obstruct it, but it finds its way through this one flower. They take the House and the Senate, and he knows he's done for. He's impeached, and once he's out of office, all of these things that have been waiting to go, all of his criminal acts are coming down on his head immediately. So he is in absolute panic state. Yeah. I see the card where it's a chariot, but it's the one with the white tiger and the woman riding the white tiger. And it's like it's stalking him. It's stalking him. The white tiger. And all this stuff is ready to go. All his money that he's been absconding with is not going to save him. Even if he tried to get away and go somewhere, his health is going to take him down at that point. loud beeping, and there's nothing wrong here. It's just the center. It kind of fell by this thing, and yeah, so it was going off. But anyway, I just said we're on the road. You know, I left, I got out of LA. It's not a place I'd want to be anymore. It's just so crowded and so, it's changed. It's really changed. And, you know, driving the freeway, like I said, it's a rolling stop. Somebody said, I've never heard it called that way, and they tried to look it up. Well, that's what I'm calling it. So you're not going to find that anywhere. That's my coin term for it. It's a rolling stop highway. It took almost an hour to go 4 miles. Okay? An hour to go 4 miles. That's why I call it a rolling stop freeway. But yeah, the whole thing has changed. It doesn't have the same energy about it any longer. And so yeah, I was happy to leave and get out and get on the road back over to where, you know, back over to Las Cruces. And so that's what we're doing. We're headed on our way back. The puppies got their wild milky bone this morning. They were happy. I found the Dutch brothers. So I got my goodie, and they got their goodie. So we're all happy and on the road and headed back. And I hope that made sense of what was popping up. But again, that's the first time that's ever happened, where I'm driving and I was thinking of stopping to do the reading, and then the cards just started popping up one after another. You know, it kept flashing, seeing an image, an impression of a card is what it is for me. It's not like seeing a hard-blown copy, although the tiger in the one, I am seeing like a vaporous type of an image with it, and the feeling of it. It's the feeling of the card as well. How I work is mainly on energy, okay? Energetic things. Impressions. It's kind of hard to explain, but that's the way things work for me. Once in a while, something will pop in, like a feeling of an image. And so that's what was happening today. These images were popping up one after another, as to what's going on with this stuff. Toxic. I don't really want to go into his energy. He's just toxic. Just a very dark person. Anyway, on that note, I'll leave that here because it's going to take a while to upload. I'm going across desert, so we'll see. We'll see if it uploads in the next 4 hours. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see